Well, some interesting news that has happened in between episodes. I've gone through some games, played some games, and we have managed to secure ourselves a playoff spot. And I'm just going to bring it over now just to confirm it. We are playoff bound. We beat Boston United 3-0 at home, and it has secured us at least a playoff spot. Now, York can only get 100 points. 27 points, and so they can all reach 100. So the magic number now for us, if we want to confirm promotion, is 100. Either 100 points, and we're nailed on, or 101. So that would be 12 points for us. So 13 points we need, so that would be 5 games, 4 games and a draw for us to secure promotion. Or we would need 4 wins and then York slipping up in between. Now, in terms of the games that we have in March, we have Eastleigh at home, who are 18th. We have Sutton United, which we're going to do on camera, who are 8th. And we also have Tamworth and we have Scunthorpe. So we could win the league in theory this episode. I'm going to check how the league looks going into this Tamworth game. I'm not going to do this Tamworth game on camera unless there's a genuine chance we can win the league. I was going to do the Tamworth semi-final in the FA Trophy, but I might not do that in retrospect of us being with a chance to win the league, if that makes sense to you. In terms of how we have played, we did the Forest Green game, didn't we? Because we won 3-0. And then after that, we drew 1-1 against Yeovil, and it's been pretty plain sailing, to be honest. We beat Aldershot, we beat Woking, beat Halifax away 2-0, we beat Spennymoor Town in the FA Trophy 2-0 away, and we beat Boston United at home 3-0. In terms of the games we have left off, so we've just gone through that, we have Eastwood, Sutton and Tamworth and Scunthorpe in the league. And then we have Morecambe, Hartlepool, Wealdstone, Braintree and York. Now, this may be a long episode again, potentially around that hour mark, hour 10 minutes time frame, so I want to go through the youth intake, which comes just before the semi-final game against Tamworth in the FA Trophy, and I want to focus on that if the time allows me to. We have made one signing though since we've been away, and his name is Harrison Holgate. Picked him up, I believe it was a free transfer. It was a free transfer. He'd just been released by Fleetwood. I believe it was in the January transfer window, and he comes in as centre-back, the role of a fringe player, so it's not expecting much game time. But when the loan players go away at the end of the season, Cole and Pitt, there's a lot of competition there for him. So he's signed up for £1,200 a week. He's already played a couple games. Oh wait, no, he's played one game for us. He hasn't played with us in the FA Cup, has he? But yeah, he has spent his career at Fleetwood Town, played in League 1 a lot, played in League 2 a lot, so I'd say that's a pretty solid signing for us. In terms of other players that were brought in, we haven't brought in anybody else. Aidan Barlow wanted to go. He wanted to leave, and a team in China, QD West Coast, came and offered for him end of contract, and Barlow accepted that, and we offered them to sign him for £32,500 a week, £32,500 in total, and they have. In terms of people coming in though, there is one more player confirmed currently to be coming in. If I go to here, so Harrison Mayle, we already know is coming in. Daniel Barden is coming in. This player isn't coming in. I tried getting him, but he costs way too much money in wages. I have just put in an offer for Tony Springett. Can play either side and is really good at the role for his age at 23 as well. Also, Kyle Hurst, we have just made an offer on him for just 5,000. I think that's quite a steal, reflecting on his ability. He's played over 100 games and has spent most of his games playing at Doncaster with a spell at Gateshead this season before being brought back. And I'm assuming he's either registered or unregistered, but they don't have a role for him to play, so he was listed for 5,500. So I thought may as well do some transfer business. In terms of games we're going to play today, we're definitely going to play Sutton, as I said, and then we will have a look at the league when it comes closer to us knowing where we are sat. Couldn't get my words out then. But I'm going to play this Eastwood game now. Let's answer this question. There we go. I'm going to play the Eastwood game now. Once I get to the time. We do have some time in between. Lucky for us for a place to get fit again. And I will come back either A, when we play Sutton, B, when we have some confirmed transfer business. There we go then, there is a signing coming through the door. Kyle Hurst, welcome to Rochdale. He is joining us on just over £1,500 a week. No bonus for joining, and then pretty standard contract. Playing as a regular starter for the club, definitely going to be useful. So there is Kyle Hurst through the door just before I go away to play the Easter game. There he is. Board quite happy with it, to be fair. I'll give them that. They have made the right opinion, have they? In terms of Ian Henderson, I am being forced to sort of play him. I don't mind playing Ian Henderson. I do like him. He's a good man. When I used to work at the club, I used to speak with him a lot. He's a very good person. But in terms of the game here, I've got better options suited for me. And I mean no disrespect in that sense. In terms of Tony Springett, we did try and bring him in. I did withdraw it. He wanted way too much money. So if he's available for free in July, 4.9 by the way, that is. I think that's the lowest I've ever seen a training score in all the years of me playing Football Manager. But I'm going to go away and play this game now against Eastleigh, and then I will come back to you for the Sutton United game. Well, this didn't go as planned. We drew. It was quite of a cagey affair, to be fair. We were quite lucky to draw in the end. I did start Ian Henderson just to to make sure the squad doesn't go against me. And what I've said in the press for him to basically give him more game time before he eventually retires. But to be fair to him, he did score. But in the end, we just simply weren't good enough to gave the game properly to Eastleigh, and in the end we drew 1-1, and York coincidentally won their game. So it leaves us with today's game against Sutton United quite important, just to reinstate the fact that we do want to win the league. We do have Sutton United away, Tamworth and Scunthorpe, and then Tamworth in the FA Trophy. But in terms of your team news, we have Oliver Lockmuth in goal, Kyron Gordon, Sam Beckwith and Holgate at the back, Tatonda and Antwi in the wing-backs, Ryan East, Jake Berger, Tyler Smith, new signing Hurst, and DaVinci Rodney in the lineup, in the striker position. On the bench, we have Colo, Ebanks, Pitt, Adabale Rowland, Harv Gilmore, Ian Henderson, and Jay Bird. Happy? I'm happy. Let's go. Let's go and win a football match, shall we? I've reverted back to the old formation. I feel like if we need to attack, I can change it to the 4-2-3-1 if we're not giving the game enough to the other team. And I think that's probably going to be the case. That being said, this formation has single-handedly put us where we are today at the top of the league. So, it is a double-edged sword. But we want to solidify that. We want to go up as champions away at Sutton today. So we need to give a champions-like performance. And there's just confirmation of the table. 8 games left to play, 24 points to play for, and York can still win the league. It will take some doing, but they can still win the league. Let's get straight into the game then. And we're underway. Sutton United in the gold, amber kind of colour, and Rochdale are in the blue. Let's go win a football match. Kyle Hurst straight into the action. Can't get it to Tyler Smith, but we do regain the ball. To Tonda now running down the wing. Crosses the ball in. Kyle Hurst can't finish it. Antwi crosses the ball back in. No one there. And here comes Sutton United on the counter-attack. He's managed to be fair, they almost scored there. They just completely ran through our defence, didn't they? Let's see how this team does. Because Sutton United are up there. They're fighting for a playoff spot, so they are going to be a tough team to play away from home. That means that Tonda has hit the crossbar. The crossbar, and here comes Sutton United again, running into space, but Kyron Gordon's there to retain. Holgate shoots it forward, but no Rochdale player there to retain it. And you could say we've been unlucky there, to be honest. Antwi has regained the ball for us and has won us a throw-in. But it is a bright spell of play for us. Antwi's restarting with the throw. And it's gone out for another throw-in. Well played there, to be fair, to keep the ball in terms of us with possession, moving up further forward in the field. Ryan East plays it to Berger. Back to East. Tyler Smith is on target, but he's basically just kicked it up to the goalkeeper's hands. And it's still 0-0. But it is a bright start in play for us. We are capitalising on chances that we have had so far. So can't complain about that too much. There's only one other game happening, it looks like, and that is the Tamworth against Brackley Town, and Tamworth are winning that game. Doesn't really do much for us. It might affect Sutton more than it does us, to be honest. We'll have a look at the table to see what implications that has. But Sutton United do have the ball here. Watmouth distributed the ball up the pitch, but couldn't find a Rochdale player, and they do have a chance there, and it's crossed over the byline, and no amber player is there to get it. And here come Rochdale, the mighty Rochdale. Can't do anything with it. Right, in terms of the league, let's have a look. So Sutton currently move up to 7th in a playoff position. Tamworth are nowhere near it, and they are 15th. So Sutton would like a win here, what it looks like. Here comes Tyler Smith. He's won the ball back for us. Ryan East has played the ball superbly to him. Tyler Smith switches the ball to Antwi, who gains the ball. Plays it to Jay Berger. Can't find the finish. Tatonda has a crack. It's blocked. And back to Antwi now. Back to Jay Berger. And the offside flag goes up. But it has gone sailing over the bar. And Sutton United restart the play here. But it is looking promising for us. We are pouncing at Sutton when we do have the ball. And that is the whole purpose of how this tactic is played. Obviously, I've been very vocal on how the tactic works. It's very much about absorbing the pressure that's given to us. And I think our team does that superbly, and it's why we are so high up in the league. I wanted to bring in some extra firepower though up front, and I think bringing in Hurst was definitely it's definitely not a gamble. It was definitely the right decision. Should he have come earlier? Potentially, but this is probably the best price current going for, apart from waiting for him to go on a free transfer, which obviously was another option. And so he plays it to Berger, and it is a corner. But in terms of Carl Hurst, I am glad I brought him in. I think £5,000 for him is a bargain. I think he'll be very useful for us in League 2 when we eventually get there. Because if we somehow don't go up through the league, we are definitely going up through the playoffs, aren't we? He says, Watworth plays the ball forward. Can't find a Rochdale player, but it is half time and it is 0-0. We have had chances and we've done well with when we've had the ball. That is despite having over 28% possession. But like I said, as I keep saying, it's very much absorbing the pressure of what's given to us. So I'm not too fussed. I do want to up a tempo though, so I am going to change the mentality to very attacking. And then I'm not going to make any changes right now. Let's have a look at what we can do with this. We're going to make the tempo much higher. Passing is going to be more direct. More discipline. Keep the ball in play. I'm going to encourage shots from the box, so outside the box, so we do have more space to go to. And we are underway again for the second half, and we do have a highlight straight away. Jake Berger has played the ball lovely over to Tyler Smith. Plays the ball to Rodney. Rodney shoots. DaVinci Rodney scores. He's got himself an assist. I think that is a bug. But Rodney has scored. He has took a deflection off his first shot, which is probably why it is an assist for himself as well. I think that is definitely a bug. But look again, Rodney's shoot. It's been deflected off two players, but Rodney is there to tap in. And it is the perfect start. Just 26 seconds into the second half. And we are 1-0 up against Sutton. And 92 points on the table is looking very, very good for us. I believe that is a record points haul for Rochdale as well. And to say we've done that in the first season is very, very impressive. We are going to be making some changes soon. Tyler Smith looks very tired. I might swap him for DaVinci Rodney and put Ian Henderson up front. And then Jake Berger and Kyron Gordon. Antwi also looks tired. Tatonda plays it to Jake Berger. Back over to Antwi, as I was just saying. As a shot. Can't find anyone. And we are going to make some changes now. So back to the team shape where we can make those changes. I'm going to swap Rodney for Tyler Smith on that side. And then I'm going to bring on Ian Henderson to go himself. Jake Berger, who is having a fine season, is going to come off for Harvey Gilmore. I'm going to swap them round. Harvey Gilmore and Ryan East. And then Kyron Gordon can come off. I'm going to say for Pitt, who's going to play in that wide centre-back role. Antwi can come off for Adabir Rowling. And we'll leave it like that. 4 changes in the 60th minute is a bit sort of impulsive. Probably shouldn't shouldn't happen. I just want the keyboard then. Probably shouldn't be a thing that's happening, but a lot of the players are tired, and it is something I'm concerned about. I don't want to lose my best players in the running. Now, Carl Hurst has the ball. He is running on the wing. He was well regained, and he has played out. Has managed to get a throw in for us. We have made our 4 changes now. Adebayo Rowan plays as Hurst. Back to Toby. He's just using space down the wing. Finds Hurst superbly in the box. Adebayo Rowan then on the edge of the box. Plays the ball in to Tatonda, who has a shot, and it is a corner. Tatonda tested Sims, the goalie for Sutton United there, and we do have a corner ball now. Adebayo Rowan plays it in, but no one there to get have a shot. Harvey Gilmore's going to have a crack now, and it's just over, and I do trust Harvey Gilmore with those long-range shots. As you saw at Morecambe away on Boxing Day, he does have a sniper for a foot. He is a very good shooter when he wants to be. And 70 minutes in now, we are playing really well. Ryan East plays it Gilmore. Back to Rodney. Super Sam Beckwith. Adebayo Rowan has a shot. Ian Henderson's got a goal for Rochdale. Sam Beckwith had a shot and it was saved by the goalkeeper. Ian Henderson was there to collect the scraps because the goalkeeper, Sims, did not collect the ball. And forgive me, it wasn't Beckwith who had a shot. It was Adebayo Rowan. Sims was there to save it. It bounced off him and Ian Henderson was there to tap it in. And it is 2-0 to Rochdale on the night with just under 20 minutes to go, should I say. We're deservingly in the lead, and I'm very proud that the tactic is working. To say it's come from my own brain when I started the series, I am happy with how it's gone. Sutton do have a penalty here, a chance for Watmouth to keep a clean sheet here. But he can't, and Sutton do have a goal back now. And I am now going to change it up. Bring it to a cautious mentality. Out of possession. I'm thinking to bring the low block. Regroup. Retrain structure. Everybody's back there. More often. Build up play. Play for set pieces. In fact, no, I'm going to keep it like that. In terms of the team shape, out of possession, I'm going to bring everybody back, I think. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to play him as covering centre back. So then when you look at how low the block is, everyone's back. So it is definitely much about keeping hold of the lead now. For the next 15 minutes, it's definitely going to be consuming the possession. Consuming the pressure, even, not the possession. Where it comes Adebayo rolling, just trotting down the wing. He is brought to the corner there. Beckwith plays it C. Adebayo rolling, back to Ryan East in the centre. Switch over to David Tonda. Plays the ball into Rodney, and it's goal number 3 for Rochdale. It's as if the penalty never happened, and Rochdale have restored the 2-goal lead that they had. And Rodney has got 2 on the night now. Tonda plays a lovely pass into the box there. Deflected, albeit. But Rodney's there, smashes it in home into the net, and it is 3-1 to Rochdale, and now it is going to be all defence on deck. And it is 3-0 to Rochdale. 3-1 to Rochdale, should I say. You can't complain about that. We've definitely deserved it. I've been very happy with the game. I'm going to make one more change because I can. Who do we have? We have Jay Bird. I think if I swap them around, I'm going to bring Jay Bird on. Just for the final 5 minutes. And we do have a free kick. Ryan East plays it back to Ian Henderson. Plays it right past the defender. Ian Henderson's going to have a shot here. Just misses, and it is offside, so there must have been some infringement there. But that is the end of the game. That is one of the most convincing wins I've seen this season. 3-1 to us. And it definitely solidifies us that we're probably going to win the league now. I was starting to lose a bit of faith. We did play very well there, didn't we? So, I am happy with that. Brackley, following their defeat to Tamworth, have been relegated to, I'm going to assume they'll go down to the National League South. Although the way the National League North and South work, I could see them playing in National League North. Manchester United under-21s won the National League Cup. Got to lie to you, couldn't care less. Could not care less. I don't like United either. I bloody hate them. But we received 62,000 for participating. I mean, that's probably more than what you get in the FA Trophy, isn't it? In terms of the games we have left, I'm going to play the Tamworth and Scunthorpe games. I'll keep an eye on the table around Scunthorpe. If there's a chance we can win the league at Scunthorpe, I will play the game on camera. But other than that, I will see you in the next game. Well, we can win the league. We can win the league. We can win the league away at Scunthorpe. Here is how the table stands. We have 6 games left to play, 24 points left to play for. York City do have that one extra game to play. Most other teams do. I'm not sure when that extra game's going to be played. I'd imagine it's on the weekend when we play Tamworth. But we all but secure promotion if we do beat Scunthorpe, who sit 11th. They have had 15 wins, 13 draws, 11 losses this season. We've only lost 3 times, and you know what? I've just realised that. I know we've drawn 8. 95 points is a mental stat with 40 out of 46 games played. In terms of the bottom, Hartlepool looks set to go down, which is surprising. I'll put it that way. Halifax also looks set to go down, although it looks like there's a bit of a relegation fight here. Halifax are on 35 points. Braintree and Aldershot are just set outside the relegation places are on 36. Truro are on 37, and Boston are on 40. Eastleigh 41. I think Wealdstone are pretty safe from 36 points, but that could all change. In terms of the season preview, we'll predicted second, and then York were what's the word? They were predicted to go top. I forgot what predicted was then for a second. Gateshead probably the standout performers this season because they are third and they were predicted to finish 17th. But let's talk to the team about the title chances. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Some people are furious that we're about to win the league. Odd. Okay, so here is your team that could potentially win the National League tonight. We have Tom Miles in goal because there are people on international duty, including Oliver Watmuth, who has just gone out on international duty. Colo and Al Raki, who's currently injured, are expected to go out on international duty as well. But that is the only main change because we do start with Tatonda, Gordon, Pitt and Beckwith, and Antwi at the back. Ryan East, Jake Berger, Tyler Smith, Hurst and Rodney in attack. Ian Henderson, Colo, Gilmore, Corey Edwards, Ebanks, Adabel Rowan and Jay Bird are on the bench. I'm just going to make a quick change, but Holgate off Colo with the fact that he is going on international duty. I'm going to put Holgate in the starting lineup instead of Pitt, because this is probably the back three that you are going to see next season. In fact, this could be the back five if you put Toby Adabel Rowan in there. Sorry, I couldn't speak then. You got Ryan East and Jake Berger, who I also think is probably going to be in midfield. In fact, this is probably your main lineup next season, whether in the National League or not. Potentially finding a replacement on the wing backs. But other than that, I'm actually quite happy with the squad. That being said, I am probably going to make some signings. It's a very impulsive action. I'm also going to do one more cheeky thing, and this is quite cheeky. I'm going to put all our money into the wage budget. In case we do win the league, the board normally just sets a budget for next season. So, that being said, let's get into this game. Let's go win the league at Scunthorpe. I do want to try to do this away day this season, although it is, I believe it's on a Wednesday night, so it might be quite hard to do. But I do want to go to Scunthorpe and experience that, because I've never been to Scunthorpe's ground. It is a ground that I wanted to tick off when I was younger, when we played in League One, but I never did any away days when I was a child. But I do them now when I can. So, going into the game, that is surprising to see Danny Whitehall on the bench for them, because Danny Whitehall's Scunthorpe's top scorer this season. Let's go and win the league. That's what we've told the squad, and that is what we're going to do at the Attis Arena. This isn't the Attis Arena. This is a Football Manager generated stadium. But it's okay, because we're going to win the league anyway, aren't we? We're playing in our blue kit. The Scunthorpe are playing in the claret and blue. Very easy to tell the difference. Lucky for us. And we are underway. And Tatonda's taking on his man. Brilliant in there. It was straight through. And Rodney just couldn't get to the ball quicker than Colvin in the goal. But here comes Scunthorpe, passing with intent, but we have regained the ball back. And now it's with Hurst, who plays it over to Antwi on the wing. And Antwi plays the ball in. Ball's played in. But unfortunately, no shot on goal there. It was cleared away thoroughly. And here comes Scunthorpe again. We're not even a minute into this game, and there's been there's been chances either end. Definitely going to be a lively game based off that. Here comes Rodney again. Played the ball into Carl Hurst, but the defender got there first. And here comes Scunthorpe, bit on transition and play here. Horton running down the wing for them. Couldn't find an option in the box. Plays it to Eze. Back to Horton. And then Scales is going to have a shot and has scored a pretty cracking goal. Tom Miles didn't get a hand to it despite reaching out for it. And that is probably why we are signing Barden and Harrison Mayle. Because while we could win the league tonight, Miles should be reaching that. If it's Watmouth in net, Watmouth saving that. So, unfortunately for us, the first shot of the game goes Scunthorpe's way and they have got a goal from it. It generated 0.03 XG, which is a very small amount, but I think that just tells you how good the shot was in the end. But here comes Scunthorpe again. Could be 2. And 5 minutes into the game, we're starting to look a bit shaky. But we are starting the game off again. Tom Miles at the back, playing the ball forward. Plays it to Tyler Smith. Over to Tonda. Switches over to Sam Beckwith now. He plays over to Antwi. Switches the ball in. No one there, but Tyler Smith is there ready for a throw-in. Although I don't think it's going to be him taking it. It is Tatonda taking it instead. Who plays the ball to Ryan East. Back to Tatonda. Plays the ball in. Is saved out. And I think that was a foul. Must have been a foul. Beckwith plays it to Hurst now. Over to Jake Berger. Switch over to Kyron Gordon. Over to Tatonda now. He's running down the wing again. Tatonda's, when he's playing well, isn't it? Antwi's going to have a shot. And it is a corner ball. It was a very good shot. Unlucky for it not to go in the end. Sam Beckwith plays the ball in. And it's found Holgate on the other end. Holgate's a bit under pressure there, but has managed to find himself some space now. Plays it over to Antwi. Plays the ball in against Tyler Smith. Just misses the net. It has hit the side netting. Unfortunately for us, that is the wrong side of where the ball needs to be. And Antwi has regained the ball there. He's having a fine start to this game. He's also been a very good player, Antwi. I think that's offside. It is offside. I wanted the Scunthorpe players to have the hands up, which is why I thought it was offside. But I think Antwi's had a real good season. To say he's coming on loan. Roberts now with a corner for Scunthorpe. It is played out by Tyler Smith, but Scunthorpe regained the ball. Kyra Gordon now plays it forward, can't find Devante Rodney, and Scunthorpe have another chance here, and Holgate has put the ball back for a corner. It must have deflected off him, but we don't get to see it, which, I mean, it's lucky for us, isn't it? I'm thinking of doing a question and answers, a Q&A, soon. So if you do have any questions you want to ask me, could be absolutely anything, just put it down in the comments, or you can just put it down in the comments. I don't know why I tried elaborating on that. Put it down in the comments. I do have a post on my YouTube page as well saying that I'm planning on doing a Q&A. If you want to leave your questions there, by all means, you don't have to relate to the channel. Ideally, if you want to ask anything about the channel or about myself, it would be a perfect time to do that. I'll wait to do the video. I'd rather get questions being generated by you guys first before I make the video. Otherwise, there's nothing to do a video with. Scunthorpe have another shot. Tom Miles is being tested today, and that is another save. And we are looking shaky. I believe that is because there's so much pressure on us to win the lead tonight. And there's another corner. First Scunthorpe. I'm very talky today, aren't I? Very chatty. It's gone over the crossbar. More passion, Rochdale. More passion. Tatonda plays the ball to Tyler Smith. Back to Tatonda. To Rodney. Can't head it the right way. But it is a penalty. Rodney was pushed. We do have a penalty. And it is Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith. Over the penalty. He shoots. He scores. He gets the ball. He skies the ball. He gets the ball. Scores a goal. Tyler Smith. And it is 1-1. 50th goal of his career. And it is quite a confident penalty to score. Wolverhampton finish, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. And it is 1-1. And that is just what we need to get back into this game. Reminder, a win will very likely seal our place as champions. Are York playing today? I think we have a whole host of fixtures. Don't let me tap on it. Forest Green are beating Tamworth 2-0. Tatonda now. Plays the ball into the box. Tatonda has space there. Can't find anybody. And here comes Scunthorpe. Roberts is running down the wing there. Plays the ball to Howe. And Howe has skied it over the bar. Lucky for us. Alright, let's have a look. No, we're not going to have a look. We have a free kick. DaVinci Rodney's over it. DaVinci Rodney passes to Ryan East. Back to Hurst. Back to Rodney. Has a shot and it is offside. It will be a free kick instead of a goal kick. But we do have the ball back. We did collect it from that goal kick. Beckwith. Sorry, I had to fight for yawn then. Antwi plays it into the box now. Oh, to Ryan East is well saved. It is well saved. We're starting to get more clean-cut chances now. Tatonda plays the ball to Ryan East. Deflected and is back in Scunthorpe's hands. Ewing. But Antwi's there to collect. Like I said, he's having a brilliant season, but Scunthorpe do regain the ball. They do have a shot on goal here. They've hit the post. And Tom Miles should have probably got to that initial shot rather than let it go past him. Lucky for us, it has hit the post, and Scunthorpe will be wondering how they have missed that. Right, here we go. The games today. Are York playing? I don't think they are. I think this is all the games. Hartlepool beating Morecambe. Oh, I've just clicked off it. I don't know why I did that. I think Southend were winning as well, but that matters not to us. I couldn't fight off any longer. Oh. It is a free kick to us. I think now by the end of the half now. Unless either side has a chance and goal in the meantime. Holgate hoofs the ball forward. And it has reached Tatonda there. Tatonda's played the ball in. Can't find anyone. And that brings the first half at Scunthorpe to a close. It is 1-1. Is it enough to seal the league? We will have a look now. I don't believe it is. If we're going off the games played, 6 games to play, 24 points in offer. Have I got that right? I have got that right. Wait, no, I haven't. Yeah, I have. No, 18 points in offer. Don't know, 24.6, 3. A lot of numbers going through my mind there. So they've got 18 points left to play, which would put us level, I think, if they were to win every single game and we were to lose. At 18 is 96. So yeah, right now, we would win the league on goal difference if it went that way. We are going to bring off Antwi because he looks very, very tired. Toby had a bit of a roll and is raring to go on the bench. Anybody else? No, no one else. We will get into the second half. Okay, let's go. With that one change that we've made. Oh, I have just put the heating on because it's starting to get cold in this room. Tatonda running down the wing, loses the ball, but it is a free kick and Tatonda might be giving a yellow card. Yeah. Not good. But, surprise, surprise, the player's back up. And we're back underway here at the Atis Arena. Scunthorpe playing with the ball where Scales plays it to Eze, has a shot. Tom Miles has done well to save that there, and he has gone out for a corner kick. Ideally, he should be getting two hands on that, but it is what it is. So, there we go. He's got two hands on the ball now, and that's what matters. Hoofs the ball forward, Tom Miles. Can't find Tyler Smith. Was nowhere near the ball, unfortunately, to gain a chance at it. But he has tackled the Scunthorpe play there, and Kyron Gordon's hoofed the ball forward. And Tyler Smith regains it there. And Rodney's got the ball, plays it to Jake Berger. Jake Berger's going to have a shot, and it is a corner. Tested the goalkeeper, even though it looked like it was going out. A win would secure the league then, just to confirm, I believe. I'm never sure. They have a extra game, so, well, they do have an extra game, York, so there is still some chance that they could win the league. But it will go to the next game where we'll play Tamworth. Regardless of the results today, if we win that, we will win the league, I believe. So, not too worried for lose, but I would like to win. Although Scunthorpe aren't making that very much easy for us. They did score. It is 2-1. And Knight's almost ran himself out of the space there, and it's 3-1. Tom Miles is having an abysmal game. I'm not going to lie to you. Our defence didn't do particularly well there neither. And we're going to change it up. I'm going to go to our tactic here, and I'm going to make some changes. Rodney there. Ryan Eath's fine there. Tatonda. Switch it round. So he's on the wing there. Karen Gordon, Mason Holgate, Sam Beckwith can... Well, Berger can come off for Gilmore. Holgate can go into that defensive mid position, and then Beckwith and Gordon can sit at the back there. That works. I'm going to bring on Ian Anderson for Ryan East. We don't need to watch it again. We know what happened. And we've had a complete change in shape now. Hopefully a more dominant spell of football to come. Potentially 2 goals in the incoming. Henderson plays the ball to Tyler Smith. Adair Rowland plays it over to Sam Beckwith. Over to Harvey... Excuse me. Over to Harvey Gilmore. Now Hendo has the ball. Plays it to Hurst. Tatonda's through. Tatonda shoots. And it is a corner. And already it'll look a bit more lively than we did 5 minutes ago. Adair Rowland's playing the ball in. Can't find anybody. But he does get the ball back. Runs into space. Going to have a shot now. And it is saved by the Scunthorpe goalkeeper Coverland. Although the goal was held on the wall for ages there, I think that should be a corner for us, shouldn't it? If they hold on for like 8 seconds or more. Hurst has been brought down there. He did turn over McKnight and he has brought him down. Gilmore plays the ball quick with Tyler Smith. It is corner. Tyler Smith has managed to deflect that off another player. We don't get to see the corner, unfortunately. Right, we'll hold off on the shout until the next highlight. Holgate back to Tonda. Back to Holgate again. Plays it's Karen Gordon. He's going to switch the ball over to Sam Beckwith. And Beckwith has hoofed the ball forwards to Hurst. To Rodney. It is offside. I'm going to make some changes, I think. Who've we got to bring on? Well, we can swap them around. I'm going to bring on Pitt. I'm going to leave as it is, I think. Like that. If we don't win, we don't win. But this is not the kind of performance I would be expecting of us. To say we want to go and win the league. Pitt's booked straight away. He's tripped over the Scunthorpe player. It's not looking good, boys. Sam Beckwith crosses the ball in. Can't find Rodney. Rodney did try and go for the header. Eze now plays at Scales. Switches back over to E-Wing now. Horton has the ball for Scunthorpe. Adebayo Rowan has tackled the ball and he's through to the box. Plays the ball into Cowhurst. And it is the second goal. And Rochdale are back in this game. 16 minutes left to go. Adebayo Rowan takes the ball from Horton and has crossed the ball in there. And here comes Cowhurst. Headed the ball into an open net. And it is 3-2. Still time to get something from this game. It was looking a bit dead rubber until that goal. And it is a goal kick. Play for set pieces? No, I think we'll do alright as the way it is. We do have Corey Edwards on the bench, and I've just remembered that from that reminder. And I am probably going to introduce him. Ian Henderson plays the ball in, and it is a corner, and now we are going to make that change. What I am going to do, I'm going to put Ian Henderson on the side. I'm gonna switch Hurst with Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith is going to come off for Corey Edwards. And that is 5 changes. Am I happy with that? I believe I am. Because Corey Edwards can't play there, can he? Can't play on that side. Let's go and win a football match, shall we? Corner ball. Adebayo Rowan plays the ball in. And it is another corner. I think it looked like Karen Gordon got on the end of that. I don't get to see the corner. And hopefully we regain the ball back now in this highlight to give another chance at goal. Robert Stowe for Scunthorpe is in. But finds Ian Henderson on the playback. And Rochdale do have the ball. Henderson hoops it forward. And it has gone out for a throw-in. We don't get to see it. That is unfortunate. Oh, I didn't mean to say calm down. That's going to bite me in the bum. Hurst plays the ball to Rodney. Rodney shoots. And it is a corner. It's a corner. They're going to be very confused by that feedbacks. And it's just gone over the bar. It's a goal kick for Scunthorpe. anything more from this game would be nice. A point would be ideal to sort of set us firm in winning the league. Corey Edwards plays the ball into DaVinci Rodney, and it's gone high over the bar. And it looks like we are going to have to settle for defeat here. 7 added minutes. Fergie time. We've got Fergie time. There's still a chance to go and do something. It's played back to the goalkeeper. Eze now for Scunthorpe. Plays it to Evans. Switches the ball over. Back to Eze. Gilmore's tackled him there. And it is a free kick. Gilmore looks like he tripped Eze there. More than tackled him. 94 minutes. 95 minutes. 96 minutes. And that's probably it. 98 minutes into the game. And looks like referee's going to blow his whistle rather than see this goal kick. Or looks like a free kick from this angle. Which is rather disappointing because, I mean, we did bring the game in the end. But it wasn't to be. We have lost 3-2 at Scunthorpe. And it only halts our title celebrations in the end. And I guess we will move on. The next thing I'm going to show you guys, though, is the youth intake. What day is it today? It's youth intake day. I am well excited. We're going to go through the rest of it, though, first, because you can see it here, but we are going to click on it now. 7 elite prospects. Mamma mia. Alright. Who've we got? We've got Carter Brown here, who already looks standout. That he probably just could go straight in. He looks mint. He is 6'1" at 16 years old. And you can't teach that, can you? He's got 7 heading, 11 marking, 11 tackling at 16. 15 teamwork. He looks like he could be a captain in the future. 16 bravery. I mean, he could probably actually just go straight into our first 11. We've also got Bakary Dembele, who may actually give us an option on the wing. He can play everywhere in defence, can he? Boy, the heck. But he can play in the wing backs, which gives us an extra option back there, which is very nice to know. We've got Robbie Linley, who doesn't look as good but has a heap of potential. He's centre back and defensive midfielder. He looks particularly good as well. Also got Matthew Pitt, Bevan Menji, looks like he's a striker there. John Whitten and Alistair Williams from New Zealand, who also is a defensive midfielder and a central midfielder. And arguably could come straight into our lineup with the stats that he has. 15 passing, by the way. He could be on to go and do great things. And then we have, I think we're just going to sign them all up, to be honest. This is despite him having only a little bit of potential, but having more players in, the better. We do have a goalkeeper in the intake as well. In the name of James Morrison, a Welshman. He is 6'3" at 16 years old. And doesn't look half bad. I'll give him that. It doesn't look half bad. So I am going to go and sign all these because, believe me, I am very excited. And then we're going to look at what it means for, well, how the league looks going into the Tamworth semi-final game in the FA Trophy, which I'm not going to show. I'll show the result after, and then I believe National League games are playing. Yeah, they are playing. So York are playing at Woking. I'm very interested in that. It does mean if York fail to win there, we do win the league. So that is some very exciting news. Okay. Alright, so we did end up beating Tamworth in the league. Not in the league. In the FA Trophy, we beat them 3-0. We beat them 3-0, I remember now. We beat them 3-0. I went to go make myself a drink. Tatonda was sent off though, unfortunately. But we did win. Tyler Smith and DaVinci Software getting the goals. And it means we do play Ebbsfleet United in the final in May. York did win. They are playoff bound. But I am rather aware that now, looking at the league, 5 games left to go, they can all get 15 points. A win would make us champions. So, that is something for you guys to look forward to in the next episode. Are we going to go up as champions? You guys are going to let me know in the comments below. But until then, thank you very much for watching. And hopefully we'll go on and win the league in the next episode. But you're going to have to wait and see for that one. It will be out on Monday. I'll record it over the weekend when I have some time. If I don't, it'll be out Tuesday. Or it'll be out Monday and I'll record it the same day. But I won't be doing anything this weekend because it is my son's birthday. So I will be celebrating that. But it has been a good episode. We are a point away from the league. We're in the FA Trophy final, which I promise you I will show. Because I know I haven't shown any of the FA Trophy games. Mainly because I haven't really cared about it. I wouldn't have been fussed if we lost in the FA Trophy. But the fact that we are in the final, I will show it, I promise. We'll show the Morka game. Because that will be the game that we have the chance of going as champions. And yeah, that's it. So, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And thank you very much for watching.